Hi guys, Ohaneze Ndigbo has blasted Bola Ahmed Tinubu, calling him all sorts of names, saying that he is more tribalistic than any other politicians in Nigeria. Say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu inherited hatred from President Muhammadu Buhari against Ndigbo. Almost some Igbo's effort in APC is becoming a waste.
The development is coming as the social apex Igbo social cultural organization, Ohaneze Ndigbo, has accused the president-elect of discrimination following the non-inclusion of an Igbo person in the 14-member committee inauguration set up by Tinubu for the May 29th handover activities. The committee, which includes Bayo Nonuga as the Director of Media and Publicity, is made up of people from regions across the country. The National Vice President of Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide, Chief Damian Okeke, described Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a tribalist who has Igbophobia in his veins, adding that Tinubu inherited the Igbo hatred from the incumbent president Muhammadu Buhari. Rufai, you know, the first time I heard that phrase, Igbophobia, was from Nigeria's former President Olusegun Obasanjo at that one-year anniversary of Charles Chukwuma Soludo. But I guess everyone is sensitive at this point. I mean, it's an inauguration committee. I don't know what your thoughts are.
I mean, everyone is sensitive at this point, and it has to be said. Yes, we've also raised this. I think it was when Mr. Yalawo was here. We did raise it with him, and he said, oh, it's just a very small committee just for the inauguration ceremony, that the bigger committee, a lot of Igbos, you know, will be included. So it still remains to be seen. But what we keep calling for is diversity. I mean, there's something called federal character in this country. There's a need for diversity across board. But the problem has always been the fact that the Igbos have been greatly marginalized. And I'm happy you made mention of Olusegun Obasanjo when he said that, and he said, oh, he was reprimanded for appointing an Igbo Minister of Finance, an Igbo Central Bank Governor. He said, you're giving the economies to Igbos. And he talked about Igbophobia. We shouldn't have a country that way. It's not done. And that's why a lot of people still believe that the civil war is not over. And that's why we should be careful about what we do to one another. So the Igbos must be shown that they're included in the grand scheme of things, and any spirit of inherent Igbophobia should leave, because we can't forget what happened in Lagos in that election.
Absolutely.
We can't forget how it now turned into another case of what Igbos want to take over. And they said a proper Yoruba man, just because mother was Igbo, they said they called him Chinedu. And this from Lagos. And that man was even more from Lagos than other people that were saying he's not from Lagos. So we can't forget all of that. But for this country to work, we need peace, we need togetherness, we need tranquility. Igbos must be included, just as everybody too must be included in this country, because we all own this country together. Yes. And nobody is more Nigerian than others.
Absolutely.